Hey, hi all, good morning. Yesterday we were discussing about order by. So, before I proceed further, do you have any question from order by? Assignment was shared in your group yesterday? Not sure. It was
Mm,
shared. This.
yes, sir.
Yes.
So, do you have any question from assignment or any other generic question? No questions? Okay. So, if you have not worked on the assignment, I will request please start working on the assignment whenever you get time. And if you have any question, you can either ask during the class or you can ask directly in the group as well. Your wish. Both the options are open. Okay. So we'll proceed further. So do you have any question from whatever I have discussed yesterday? All the concepts were clear. Okay. I hope everything was clear. So I'm proceeding further. So yesterday we were discussing about order by. It means how to sort the data, and we have seen few examples. Now let's proceed further. What scenarios I have covered? Okay. Okay. So suppose we have this data and एक काम करते हैं चलो प्रेजेंट करते हैं. Okay, now suppose in this data the requirement is, let's say, uh, to display India first, okay, then Sri Lanka, okay, and the remaining countries in ascending order. Is the question clear?
Yes.
We have to write a query in such a way that India should be first, then Sri Lanka, then the remaining countries in ascending order. Okay. So for that, what we will do, we'll write order by. Okay, yesterday someone asked me this question. See, I have covered yesterday, no, that SQL query, you can write the entire query in a single line, or you can break it in multiple lines. Both are allowed, right? But you have to take care of one point if you're breaking your script in multiple lines. Let me explain you that. Order by case when name goes India, then one, and name goes Lanka, then two goes Spain. See, you have to give colon at the end. Please don't do this mistake. I have seen few students like they will give colon at the end of each and every line. No, don't do this mistake. Once your query is over, just give one colon at the end. So query is over here, so you have to give one colon here. Okay. Now I'm executing this query. So this is your query, and this is the output. So tell me, do you think this output is as per the requirement? We have India first, then Sri Lanka. Remaining countries are in ascending order. Yes or no? Enough.
Yes.
So let's try to understand how this query is getting executed. So here I have written when name equals India, then one. So what is the meaning of this? You have to keep India where? Bucket number one. Then I have written when name equals Sri Lanka, then two. It means you have to keep Sri Lanka bucket number two. right? Then I have written else 3. Else 3 means what? Remaining countries in the bucket number 3. What all remaining countries do you have? China, Nepal, Russia, Pakistan. These are the remaining countries, and I'm keeping it in bucket number 3. Why I'm showing you this example, you see how many buckets we have created here? 3 buckets. In all the previous example, I have shown you only 2 buckets, correct? Bucket number 1, bucket number 2. Bucket number 1, bucket number 2. But here we have 3 buckets. Bucket number 1, bucket number 2, bucket number 3. So why I'm explaining you this example, I want to show you, okay, you have freedom to create n number of buckets. There is no such restriction. You can create only 2 buckets or only 1 bucket or only 3 buckets. Hope this is clear. Now here this is end, and after end I have not written ascending or descending. So by default this is in which order? Ascending order, right? Just give me 1 minute, I'll be back. Okay, so by default this will be ascending order, correct? Now, so what you are sorting here in ascending order? What you are sorting here in ascending order? Buckets, correct? So bucket number 1 will be kept on top, then bucket number 2, and then bucket number 3. Is this clear? Any question? Please feel free and ask question if you have any. No questions. Then now what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? It means whatever country name you have in each bucket, that has to be sorted in which order? Ascending order. So bucket number 1, you have only 1 country. So it doesn't make sense of sorting it. If you have only 1 element, it doesn't make sense of sorting. Suppose in my wardrobe, I have only 1 book. So it doesn't make sense of sorting it or arranging it, right? We arrange something when we have a lot of books or a lot of clothes or a lot of shoes, right? Then only we have to arrange it and decorate it. So in bucket number 1, I have only India. So I will keep it as it is. Bucket number 2, I have only Sri Lanka. I will keep it as it is. Bucket number 3, I have these countries. So I have to sort it in ascending order. So I will get China first, then Nepal, then Pakistan, and then Russia. That is why you're getting this output. I hope it is clear. Any question? No questions? Okay, so this was about order by. Are you interested in few more examples? Don't mind, shall I share?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sure. I appreciate your interest. So now I have a question for you. Okay, tell me quickly, what is the meaning of this query? I have already covered yesterday, but still I'm asking, there is some reason. What is the meaning of this query?
The India will come first and
No,
Later,
no,
the
no,
remaining.
no. You are telling me the output. I'm
Oh,
asking the meaning of this query. Meaning is different, output is different. What is
It
the
will
meaning?
it will
Hmm.
place India in bucket number one, and
Hmm.
rest of the values in bucket number two in
Correct.
ascending order.
Correct. Very good. So it will keep India in bucket number one, remaining countries in bucket number two, and then how the buckets will be sorted?
In ascending order, one, then two.
In ascending order. How you can claim that the buckets will be sorted in ascending order? What is the proof?
Because by default it should be ascending.
Because after end, have I written anything ascending or descending?
No, sir.
No. So by default, it will be in
Ascend.
ascending order. Hope this is clear. So during the course, I have already told you I'll be covering many misconceptions. Then I'll be teaching you many interview tips. That is very, very, very important. You people only think that okay, technical skills matters during interview. No, many other thing also matters. So make a note of all those things. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is the meaning of this query. So what will be the output if I will execute this? Yeah, Amrika, go ahead. What you were telling? What will be the output?
first comes India,
Hmm.
and then China,
Then China. Okay.
Nepal.
Acha. You mean the remaining countries in
Oh,
ascending order?
yeah.
Okay. Any other thought, anyone?
I mean, like the second bucket will
Hmm.
comes in ascending order.
But how you can confirm that the content in the second bucket will be sorted in ascending order? Or from this query
Okay,
where I
okay.
have written? Hmm.
As we did not mention the second bucket, so it comes as it is.
Correct. So bucket number one will be having India, right? So bucket number one में क्या होगा? We'll be having India, right?
Mhm.
Okay. What will be having in bucket number two?
Sri
Rema
Lanka, China,
yeah,
Nepal.
remaining countries in any order, right? है ना? The remaining countries in any order. China, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Pakistan, Russia. ठीक है. Now, after this, what will happen? You are sorting the buckets in ascending order, no? Or you are sorting the content of bucket as well in this query. You're not sorting the content of bucket. I have not written here comma name, right? So it means I'm telling just place the buckets. So that is why when you will execute this query, India is on top. But do you think remaining countries are in ascending order? Do you think remaining countries are in ascending order? No.
No, sir.
Okay, hope it is clear. So far clear to everyone? Or if you have any doubt, tell me, I will repeat this.
Clear, sir.
Clear. Okay. Sebi, is this clear to you? Okay. Mohammed Saifuddin, is this clear? You have joined late. Is this query clear? I have already discussed yesterday, but still I'm asking if you have any question, anyone, let me know. I will repeat this.
Yeah, this is a static query. Yeah, I'm clear with this.
Clear? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, uh, okay, now listen very carefully. I'm showing another example and I want you all to think over it and then give me the answer. Don't be in a hurry. Now, what is the meaning of this query? Okay, what's the difference between this query and this query?
This will place India in bucket number two,
Hmm.
and the others will be in the bucket number one. So
Okay. Hmm.
the others will come first in not in the definitely not in the ascending order, but bucket number two data will come first, and one will be later.
Okay. So what we have in bucket number 2 now?
India.
India, and the remaining countries in
Bucket number 1,
bucket number 1. How you're sorting the buckets now?
ascending.
Ascending order. So what will be the output?
Firstly, bucket number 1 data, then India.
So bucket number 1 will be placed first, then bucket number 2, which has India. So are you going to sort the elements of this bucket number 1 in ascending or descending order?
Not yet.
No, it will be in random order, right? So now check the output. We have India at the bottom, right? So what I want to explain you from this query, it is not necessary to always write then 1 else 2. You can also write then 2 else 1. If you have understood the logic, how the query is getting executed, you will understand it easily. So you have full freedom to write any bucket number, not necessary to write 1 and then 2. This is a misconception. So you have freedom, you can write then 2 else 1. Is this point clear?
Yes, I have a question here.
Yes.
So can we create more than two buckets as well if we have a huge number of data? And
Yeah, the same thing I have covered here when before you have joined the class. So here you say like India, I'm keeping in bucket number 1, Sri Lanka in bucket number 2, and the remaining countries in bucket number 3. Okay, and that is what you see like I have covered here. India in bucket number 1, Sri Lanka bucket number 2, remaining countries in bucket number 3. So the answer is yes, you have full freedom to create any number of buckets as per the requirement.
Uh,
Hmm.
I have one question, please.
Yeah, Rajat.
Is it necessary to use number 1 and 2 only? Can we randomly write 8 and 9?
Just coming to that, very good question, and the answer is yes. Just coming to that only. That's the next topic. But before that, is this clear, guys? This example is clear. ये clear है सब लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next scenario. What is the meaning of this query?
This should place India in bucket number 500
Hmm.
and others in bucket number 150.
Okay. Clear?
Yes.
So you have full freedom. You have full flexibility to write any bucket number. So in this case, what will happen? How you are sorting buckets here, ascending or descending?
Ascending by default.
Ascending by default. So which bucket number will be at the top?
150
150, and 500 will be placed after that. So where will be India, at the top or at the bottom?
at the bottom.
At the bottom. Is this clear? Hope it is clear.
yes, sir.
Good. Next scenario. Again, I'm repeating. If you're not able to understand and if you're not asking question, you will suffer. So please, if anything is not clear, you have to ask question. Okay. Now here, this is a very typical example. In all the previous examples, I have used numbers, right, for the buckets, right? Bucket number 1, bucket number 2, bucket number 500, bucket number 150. But here, this is a very typical example. Instead of using numbers, I'm using alphabets. है ना? Correct? So let's try to understand this. Very simple. Very simple. So here, what is the meaning? The meaning is we have to place India in bucket number A. है ना? Capital A. So I will place India and this bucket capital A. Okay. Then we have written else a small a, and then we have written n. It means the remaining countries we have to place in this small a bucket. Then how you have to sort buckets here? In which order? Ascending order. You know, you have to sort these buckets in which order? Ascending order. So in ascending order, which one you will get first? Capital letter A or a small letter A? कौन सा पहले आएगा? Capital letter A or a small letter A?
Capital
Yeah.
letter A.
Capital
Capital letter A. Why?
ASCII.
ASCII.
ASCII code. Very good. Yesterday I have explained, that the sorting works based on the ASCII code. So if you're confused, check the ASCII code. What is the ASCII value of capital A? And you don't have to mug up. See, all the capital letter will come first, then the small letter or the lowercase letter. So capital letter A has 65. This capital letter in technical word or in the IT industry is known as uppercase. Okay, and the small letter are known as lowercase. I'm telling this because generally we used to call it as capital letter and a small letter. But if you start working in a project or the professional world, it is known as uppercase, lowercase. So lowercase says 97. So which one will come first, 65 or 97? 65. So uppercase A, right? So that is why the uppercase A, it means India will be displayed first, and then the lowercase A, remaining countries will be displayed after it. Hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, interesting. Fine. So I think this was all about order by. I think we have covered good number of scenarios, but if you have any other scenario which you think I would have missed, tell me. Then I will proceed further. Any other question? Any other scenario which you think has been missed? Anything?
I actually want to see the error if we give both the conditions as capital A.
Good, 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 good. ये scenario था. I was missing it. Capital letter A nahi. Let's skip it one only. Okay, then I will show you for capital letter A as well. I forgot to cover this scenario. Thanks. So what will be the output for this? Very interesting. इसका क्या output होगा? Okay, where you are keeping India? Where you are keeping India? Bucket number 1. Else 1 means the remaining countries you are keeping where? कहाँ रख रहे हो बाकियों को?
That those
Bucket
also
1
in
only, no?
one.
इसको भी तो the remaining countries as well you're keeping in bucket number 1 only. So it means literally all the countries are in the same bucket, right? है ना?
So there will be no error.
Yeah, it will not throw error message. And actually, okay, now you tell me what will be the output for this query. All the countries are in the same bucket. Now, how you are sorting the bucket here in ascending order? So you have only one bucket, so that doesn't make sense of sorting in ascending order. So can you tell me what will be the output if I will execute this query?
Random sequence.
Random sequence. Check the output. Do you think it is following any sequence ascending or descending? कोई sequence है? No sequence. It is purely random. Or if you want, I will see you see Pakistan here. Now check the output. Totally random sequence. Correct? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
भाई बोलते क्यों नहीं आप लोग? Clear है सबको? ठीक है, clear है. So order by is over. We have shared assignment yesterday. That was assignment part 1. So I will request to please start working on the assignments. We will share assignment and order by part 2 today. Okay, that will be a little bit tricky. Try to solve the questions whatever you can. And in those assignments, there will be few questions which are related to some other topics which we'll discuss down the line. So you can skip those questions, but other questions try to work on it. Okay. Perfect. Let's proceed further. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Just a minute. Upper lower we have covered, no?
Yes,
Upper
sir.
lower
Based
तो
on ASCII, it was discussed.
no, upper keyword and lower keyword I have covered, right?
Yes, for the comparison.
I think day one I have covered it, no? Demo class. Upper lower we have covered, yes. Now let's proceed further. Now suppose I have the student table. Okay, why I'm writing this query, drop table student? What is the reason for this?
So that new table can be created with a different schema.
No, schema तो मैंने कुछ बताया नहीं
To delete the
अभी तक.
table student.
हाँ. So actually, sometime what happens, you see, like I'm trying to create a table student here, okay, but maybe because maybe the student table is already present in the database, okay, so it will not allow me to create another table with the same name, okay, it's not allowed in the database. So that is why first of all I am asking SQL engine to delete the previously created student table. Okay, so many times you will see I will write this drop statement, so don't get confused. It's just to delete the previously defined table. But we have a separate discussion on this drop in detail. Okay, more detailed discussion hoga, and then we will discuss how it works internally. So for the timing, just understand that whenever I have to delete a table, I will use this drop statement. Okay. Now then I will write this, I will execute this create a statement. So now the student table has been created. If you want to check it, you can execute this, select start from student. Okay, tell me one thing. Okay, this is the student table and this is the data. Tell me one thing. Sometimes this selector statement I'm writing in lowercase. Sometimes this selector statement I'm writing in uppercase. Why is it so? Is it allowed in SQL?
Yes,
Yes.
when the data is case sensitive, the keywords can be used in upper or lower case.
Good, very good. I appreciate Rochak is means he is responding and means whatever I have covered so far, I think he's revising it. So everything is at the tip of his tongue. Good. So yes, you are right. Reserved keyword and the user-defined keywords are not case sensitive. So select is a reserved keyword, so it is not case sensitive. So you have freedom. You can write it in lowercase or you can write it in uppercase. Similarly, from is a reserved keyword. You can write it in lowercase or uppercase. A student is a user-defined keyword. So you can write it in lowercase or uppercase, you'll get the same output. But with the data, you have to be careful. Data is case sensitive. So this is the student table. Now listen very carefully. We are going to cover new example, new topic now. The student table. Now suppose in this student table, uh, suppose this is the data of the college or a school. So the principal is asking me, okay, Tanvir, show me the details of the students who has passed. Okay, is the question clear? Show me the details of the students who has passed. So what we have to do in the query? We have to apply filter, yes or no? Filter लगाना पड़ेगा.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which keyword is used to apply filter?
Where
Where? Where is used to apply filter? 1 minute here. एक second. Oh, एक second, just a minute. Just give me 1 minute. Link of his formula. Okay, so we have to apply filter. Which keyword is used to apply filter?
Where?
Where is used to apply filter. On which column you have to apply filter now?
Result.
Result. I'm getting background noise, so please go on mute. Thank you. So where result? I have to write result in lowercase or uppercase? Anything, because this is a column name, table name, column name, you can write in any case, okay? So result equals pass. है ना? Okay. So are you getting only those details which are pass? Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Now, next scenario. Now my client is asking me, okay, Tanvir, show me the details of one. And this is a typical task of a data analyst. If you're working as a data analyst in a project, you'll be working very closely with the stakeholders. Then they will ask you, okay, I want this data, I want that data, I want the total revenue, I want the profit quarter over quarter. That is why, like for data analysts, you have to be very strong in SQL. Okay, you have to quickly write queries. Okay. So now my client is asking, okay, can we show me the details of only those students who has passed in physics? Is the question clear? What I'm asking?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the output?
We have to put a condition on subject as well.
Right. So now what we have to do, the result equals pass and subject equals physics. Now, this is the query. And this is the output. Just tell me yes or no. Do you think this is the correct output?
Yes.
What my client has asked. My client has asked, okay, I want only those records where the student has passed in physics subject. So I'm getting only the details of physics subject and the pass. Why I'm not getting B in the output?
Because though he has appeared for physics, but he was not able to pass.
Right, good. As per the question, the requirement was having two conditions. What was the condition one? The result must be pass. है ना? What was the condition two? Subject must be physics. है ना? So now the client asks, teach me those records which is satisfying both the conditions. Results must be pass and the subject must be physics. So whenever you have to satisfy two conditions at the same time, then you have to use this AND keyword. So AND keyword means both the conditions has to be satisfied. Hope this is clear. Now let's try to understand internally how it is getting executed, and it is little bit difficult to understand. Okay, so listen carefully. Okay. So in this query, which keyword will be executed first?
From
From student. So this is your student table. After from which keyword?
Where?
Where. Very good. What is the task of where?
Filter the data.
To filter the data. So now you have to filter the data. On which column you are filtering the data?
Result column.
Result column. So result column may you have to filter the data. What you are searching in the result column?
Pass.
Pass. Very good. So engine will search in this result column, pass one by one, right? So this is pass. It will be selected. These are failed, so it will be rejected. Pass, it will be selected. Fail, it will be rejected. Is this point clear?
Yeah.
See, when I started this batch, I asked you guys, what are your expectations? Few of you told I want to write complex queries. For that purpose, it is very important to understand how internally your query is getting executed. If you're thinking, okay, Tanvir, I understood this, okay, this is the query, this is the output, this will not help you in the long run. Okay. If you want to work as a data analyst or data engineers, you must know internally how the query is getting executed, and then only you'll be able to write complex queries. So that is why again and again I'm asking, if the things are not clear, you have to ask. I'm worried because I'm not getting response from everyone. Okay. So based on this result equals pass, these records will be selected and these will be rejected. Is this point clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then engine will look into this AND condition. Now listen very carefully. Now this is AND condition. After AND, you have written subject equals physics. So from this, the SQL engine will understand the user wants to apply filter. Now on which column?
Subject.
Subject column. Okay. But before that, there will be a twist. The twist is SQL engine will segregate the data now. SQL engine will segregate the data. The segregation will be happen here based on the records which are selected and the rejected. So engine will segregate the selected records separately and the rejected records separately. Is this point clear? And now this filter condition subject equals physics. It will apply on which records? The selected one or the rejected one?
Selected one.
Selected one.
Selected one, because here the condition is and it means both the conditions has to be satisfied, then only it will display the data. So these records has already failed the condition one result equals pass. Correct? They have already failed condition one. So why you want to test the second condition on these records? Even if they will pass the second condition, will you display these records?
No.
Let's say I am checking on this record. Okay. So do you think this is satisfying the second condition subject equals physics? It is satisfying. But do you think we will display this record? No, you cannot display this because it has failed. The condition one result equals pass. So that is why second condition will be tested only on those records which has passed or cleared the condition one. So condition one, these records has cleared. So the subject equals physics will be tested on these records only. Hope it is clear. Is this clear?
Yes, done.
So now subject equals physics. So now you have to apply filter on the subject column. And what you are searching now? Physics. So this record math, it will be rejected. This is physics, it will be selected. This is maths, it will be rejected. So finally, which record is satisfying both the condition? This one. right? So finally, this will be displayed at the output. That is a 1A physics pass you are getting in the output when you have executed this query. Now, is this clear how the query is getting executed? Is this clear? Any question? Any questions so far?
No, sir.
No? Okay. If you don't have a question, now I have a question and I want you all to tell me the output query for it. The question is condition 1. Okay, leave the condition. My client is asking me to show the details of those students who has failed, but in chemistry only. So what will be that query? Failed in chemistry. So what should be the query?
Can I answer?
Yeah, tell me. Select the star from a student, then
Select star from student where result equal to fail and subject equal to CHEM.
result equals fail and subject equals CHEM. Is this clear to everyone? You all agree? चलो इसको execute नहीं करते हैं. We will analyze this and then I will execute. Okay. Which keyword will be executed first in this query?
From student.
From student. So this is your student table. Then which keyword? Where? What is the task of where?
Filter.
Filter the data. On which column you want to filter now?
Result.
Result. What you want to filter?
Fail.
Fail. Good. So based on this fail, this record will be selected or rejected?
Rejected.
Rejected. Good. This record?
Selected.
Selected. Perfect. This one?
Rejected.
Rejected.
Selected.
This one? Selected. Perfect. So based on the condition 1, this is the data. Now after that, it is AND. So it means, what is the meaning of AND?
Filter.
No,
The
AND
next
is not
data.
filter, boss. AND means
The
both the
again goes to
conditions has
the
to be,
subject condition.
and both the conditions has to be satisfied. है ना?
हाँ.
AND का मतलब क्या है? Both the conditions has to be satisfied. Suppose I went in a restaurant, okay, and I told to waiter, कि boss, I want idli and vada. If you have idli and vada both, then serve it. Now suppose waiter has idli and और क्या है? Pongal. Idli and dosa. Waiter has idli and dosa. They don't have vada. So, do you think waiter will serve me idli and dosa?
No, sir.
No. I have clearly mentioned here, okay, I want this combination, right? It means if you have both, then only serve me. So this is which operator?
And
operator. And operator, that is why it is known as strict operator. Why? Because if both the conditions are satisfied, then only it will fetch the output. Both strict hai. If both the conditions are satisfied, then only it will fetch you the output. So in this case, I have clearly told to the waiter, if you have idli and vada both, then only serve. Suppose if they have idli and dosa, so they will not serve this because this combination is different, this combination is different. Similarly, whenever the SQL engine will see that user has written and, the SQL engine will be alert. Yo, user wants the data only when both the conditions are satisfied. है ना? So then what engine will do, first of all, it will start segregating the data. Correct?
correct.
So the selected records, it will segregate it here. Now, then after this, what will happen? What is the next condition? subject chemistry है ना? This is the next condition, subject chemistry. So now this subject chemistry, where you will filter this on the rejected records या फिर on the selected records? कहाँ पर check करोगे?
Selected records.
Selected records. Engine will search this chemistry here. So these two are chemistry only. So this is selected. This is physics. It is rejected. So finally, these two records will be selected because they're satisfying both the conditions. That is why this should be the output, final output. है ना?
Correct.
You all are convinced with this output? या फिर आप means you have any other thought? Clear? ठीक है. Executing it is verified output now. One chemistry fail, one chemistry fail. Getting the same output now? Hope it is clear. Clear. Now my client is asking me, Tanvir, show me the details of those students who has passed in chemistry. What is the question? Show me the details of those students who has passed in chemistry. So now quickly tell me the query.
Where result
Where
is equal to pass and subject is equal to fail.
Result equals to pass and subject equals to fail, है ना? Okay, ठीक है.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, subject
Subject
equals
equal
to
to chemistry, right?
chemistry. Sorry. Subject equals chemistry. Okay. Oh, there's no output. Oh my God, what happened? I think we have done some mistake in the query. There's no output. Let's analyze this. There's no output. So I'm a bit surprised, okay, why this query is not giving me any output. So we have written here result equals pass. So we have records where result equals pass. We have written subject equals chemistry. So I could see we have records where subject equals chemistry, but still why I'm not getting any output? Who will answer?
Can I please?
Yeah.
Because there is no result which can satisfy both the conditions
Both the conditions. How you can confirm me from this query that we have to satisfy both the conditions?
due to and condition.
Perfect. Because of and condition. One more thing I would like to tell you. Whenever you are appearing for interview, try to give a very twist answer. Your answer to be to the point. Sometimes what happens, like when I'm taking interview or for any interviewer, yeah, we get only 30 minutes or 45 minutes time slot. Okay. So in that 30 to 45 minutes, we have to check a lot of things like your technical skills, your soft skills, your communication skills, your patience level, how you will work in a team. Okay, many other parameters we have to judge. So whenever interviewer is asking question, try to give very straightforward answer. Sometimes what happens when you're asking question, the candidates will start making stories and they will take 2, 3, 4 minutes to answer a simple question. So that shows that either you don't have a clarity or you don't have a good command on the communication. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, so I've written result equals pass and subject equals chemistry. So do you have any record which is satisfying both the conditions? किसी को दिख रहा है कोई रिकॉर्ड है ऐसा? No, there is no such record which is satisfying both the conditions. That is why there was no output. Is this point clear? How is the class going on? Are you all able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are able to understand.
Okay, good. Shall I proceed further with the next scenario if it is clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, please.
So, okay, good. So I hope you all understood what is the task of AND operator. So now I have, acha, theek hai, we'll ask after some time. Now, another scenario. Now my client is asking me, okay, Tanveer, show me the records. Listen very carefully because now this is very confusing one. Okay. So my client is asking me, Tanveer, show me the records where the result is pass. Or if anyone has appeared in chemistry, show me those records as well. What is the question? My client has asked me, show me the records where the result is pass, or those who has appeared in chemistry, show me those records as well. So what is the condition one here? Result equals pass, है ना? What is the condition two? Subject equals chemistry. But there is a twist here. For subject equals chemistry, do you think the client has mentioned whether they want the pass or the fail one?
No.
They have not mentioned, right? So it means here the client is flexible. He has given flexibility. You either show the records where result is pass, or even if you have the records where subject equals chemistry, you can show that as well. So whenever you have this kind of scenario, right? Okay, you can show means either of the conditions or whatever records which is satisfying those conditions, you have to write
Or
or operator. Or means you are giving flexibility. It means whatever is satisfying, you show that. Suppose similarly I went in this restaurant, idli vada. So I told to that waiter, कि भाई, if you have idli vada, please serve it. And if you have dosa as well, you serve that as well. Okay. So now I'm giving him flexibility. If you have idli vada, you serve it. And if you have dosa as well available, you serve that as well. So he will check if dosa is available. He will serve dosa as well, idli and vada as well. So I'm giving flexibility here, right? Similarly, here, whenever you have the scenario where you're getting flexibility, you either display this one, or if you have the records with subject chemistry, you display this as well. You have to use or operator. So now check the output. 1 minute. Here's the query first. This is the query, and this is the output. So now check this. So result equals pass, right? You're getting this record where result equals pass, correct? But I have a question here. I have written subject equals chemistry. Here the subject is not chemistry, no? Then how I'm getting this record in the output?
one of them is satisfied. Yeah, as
Correct.
we mentioned, or
Hmm.
any of
Correct.
them is satisfied, we can
Any
go
of
through.
one of them. Very good. So if any one of the condition is getting satisfied, you have to display that record. So this was the condition one. And this is the condition two. So this is satisfying which condition? Condition one or two? Condition one, right? So that is why it is getting displayed. Okay. Why this is getting displayed? 1A chemistry fail. You have written here pass, but this is fail, no? Then how engine is displaying this?
The second condition is passed, right?
Correct. So these two records are satisfying the condition two. So that is why we are displaying this as well. Good. And then this is satisfying condition one. So we are displaying this. So this is satisfying condition one. This is satisfying condition one. This is satisfying condition two. This is satisfying condition two. This is satisfying condition. ठीक है? Clear है सबको? Is this clear to everyone? Okay. So whenever you have flexibility, you have to go for or operator. Now let's try to understand how this query is getting executed. So similarly, first of all, from student will be executed. So this is the student table. Now from this, We have written result equals pass. So first of all, engine will filter the records. Your result is pass. So this is the result. So this is pass. This is also pass. So this is fail. This is fail. So based on this condition one, result equals pass. These record will be selected and these record will be rejected. Hai na? Okay. Now, the next condition is subject equals chemistry. Okay. Now, subject equals chemistry and the condition is or. It means it is flexible. Okay. But see, here as well, the segregation of data will happen. Listen carefully. I know you'll be confused now. Here as well, the segregation of data will happen. But now, this condition subject equals chemistry. Engine will search on which record? These selected records या फिर ये rejected records? Where the engine will search it? Subject equals chemistry.
In both of them?
No. See, these records are already selected, no? ये तो select हो गया. Suppose you have applied somewhere in a company, right? And all your interview test, everything is over. You got the offer letter, right? So do you think again HR will call you and they will tell you कि नहीं अभी एक round और लेना है? No. They will
No.
not ask you to appear for one more round. You will tell कि अरे भाई I got the offer letter, right? So now why you are taking the interview again? Same thing. Here the condition was you satisfy any one condition. So these records are satisfied. They have satisfied the condition one. So they are selected finally because here this is our condition. So for these remaining records, we are giving one more opportunity. If you will satisfy this condition, we will select you as well. So then the engine will check subject equals chemistry for this set of records. Clear? Eh? So if it is OR condition, the next condition will be tested on the rejected records. But if it is AND condition, the next condition will be tested on the selected records only. Is this point clear? नहीं clear है.
Clear है और so the result will be in random order or some ascending order?
अच्छा ठीक है. Result. Who is responsible for sorting the data? Which keyword?
Order by.
Order by. Have we used order by in this query?
No. So it
No.
comes in random order.
So if in a SQL query, if you're not using order by, so you cannot claim for the sorting of data. So the output will be in random order, which we don't know. If you want the output to be sorted in a particular fashion or order, you use order by. Okay. So I hope it is clear. And operator or operator clear hai? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very clear hai. So this is the output, right? Okay. Now I have one example. Suppose there is a student known as John. Okay. John wants to take admission in ABC college. Okay. Now this ABC college has a criteria. Criteria is if your marks is greater than 90 in physics, then condition one. Second one. Condition one क्या है? Physics should be greater than 90. Condition two, chemistry should be greater than 95. So in this ABC college, they have this condition. If physics marks is greater than 90 and chemistry marks is greater than 95, both, then you will get the admission. Condition is clear? Condition clear? hai?
Yes.
Now, okay. Now John has scored 94 in physics and chemistry he has scored 85. So do you think John will get admission in this college?
No.
Why? He has satisfied this condition one, no? Condition
Is
one
it
to
and
satisfied
right?
hoga. So here he has to satisfy both the conditions. So which operator you will use here? And or
And
and. So this condition will be catered by AND operator. And AND operator is a strict operator. It means both the conditions has to be satisfied. But John is able to satisfy only condition 1. He is not able to satisfy condition 2. That is why he will not get admission in this college. क्या ये clear है?
Can you write the query further?
हाँ, query लिख लेंगे. पहले ये बताओ clear है नहीं?
Yeah.
Is this clear? Okay. Now, another college, I have XYZ college. Okay. So they have similar criteria. So now they are telling the condition 1 is physics mark should be greater than 90. Condition 2 is chemistry should be greater than 95. But this XYZ college is telling, okay, John, if you are able to satisfy any one condition, either condition 1 or condition 2, कोई भी एक satisfy कर दो, will give you admission. So this is which condition? And your or because you have flexibility here, to satisfy anyone will give you admission. So do you think John will get admission in this college?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Based on which condition? 1 or 2?
1.
One.
So hope it is clear to everyone. क्लियर है? अच्छा, अब ये एबीसी कॉलेज के लिए सिक्वल क्वेरी आप लोग बताओ क्या क्वेरी होनी चाहिए? Select the star from a student. Let's say the table name is student. Where? हाँ, जल्दी बोलो. Where physics should be greater than 90. कौन सा ऑपरेटर होगा? And या और?
And
Chemistry should be greater than 90. And for this XYZ college, it will become physics greater than 90 or chemistry greater than 95. So this is your and an or operator. Hope it is clear.
yeah. So I have a question
So
here.
here,
1 minute,
go
Ambika,
ahead.
sorry. Yeah, Saifuddin, please go ahead.
Okay. So if we have a huge amount of data and then if we have physics value as some other value like PHY, SICX. So at that time, do we need to use, how do we gather the data of that?
Okay. So what I understood is you are telling कि Tanveer, okay, I have a huge volume of data, maybe millions of records, and in that somewhere physics is written like this, somewhere physics is written like this, somewhere physics is written like this. So then you have to use that upper or lower keyword, which I have covered during the demo class. Okay. Then you have to write this one.
Upper
Upper
subject.
equals physics. ठीक है?
Yep.
ये क्लियर है कि नहीं? पहले ये कंफर्म कर लो.
हाँ, clear है.
ये क्लियर. हाँ. और अगर आपका क्वेश्चन है कि sorry, sometimes I speak in Hindi. So हाँ, if your question is कि no, Tanveer, I have a requirement in my database, somewhere the data is like this, and somewhere they have written like this as well, or they have written like this as well. तो फिर क्या करना है? See, this comes under data cleaning activity. Okay, in ETL world, there is a concept of data cleansing activity. So this comes under that. So especially data analysts or data engineers, whenever they deal with the data or whenever they get, we used to cover this in the ETL class in detail. So whenever they get data from the source stream, so they have to do this basic sanity test. The format of data is correct or not. Many other things are there. The mandatory column should not contain null values. The domain values check, many other things. So first of all, this has to be tested that the data is as per the required format or not. Okay, so it will be tested, and if you have this type of data, so your team will send the data back to the source team and they have to correct it, fix it, and then they have to give it back to you. Okay. But your question is, no, Tanvir, let's say the source team is telling, no, we cannot fix it. We don't have sufficient time, or we have been given this type of data only. तब फिर क्या करना है? So in that case, there is a concept of substring. Okay, so we have that in our syllabus. So we'll discuss it, and then I will tell you how you can solve this. Okay. Or if you know Saifuddin how substring works, you will stay on the call after the class. I will share the query with you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, good question. Any other question, anyone? Someone was, Ambika, you are, sorry, Ruchak, hold on. Ambika was asking something. Please, Ambika, go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking that like we need not to mention the column name here.
Where? Here.
No. In the query where the subject is equal to physics, we need not to mention that.
Actually, no, you're right. So I have just randomly written it. Okay.
Okay.
अब समझ लो कि maybe your table data is like this.
Yeah, if it
Student
is in
table
the
है,
table,
हाँ, student ID है. You have subject, then you'll be having marks, है ना? Something like this होगा. So subject equals physics and marks greater than 90, and subject chemistry and marks greater than 95, like that.
yeah, we need to write individually for that.
Individually, yes, you're
Okay.
right. You have to write individually, and I think you'll be having some assignment questions as well based on this. We'll share it today. So when you work on it, you'll get a better idea. One
Okay,
thing I will
thank you.
request, no problem. One thing I will request everyone. See, I'm very honest here that only if you think that lectures will help you, so it will not help. My lectures will help only 10%. So please work on the assignments as well. I know you all are super busy and Monday to Friday bit hectic. At least do one thing. At least try to solve 2 questions minimum on a daily basis. Okay. And even if the course is over and whenever you get time, try to work on the assignments. And if you're getting stuck, you can ask us. It is not like the course is over, the interaction is over. No, you have full freedom to ask. The lifetime support we are providing. So whenever you're getting stuck, you can ask question. But the net, the story is you have to work on the assignments. Then only this course will help you. Okay. Yeah, Rochak, you were asking something. Please go ahead.
Actually, based on the query, I assumed that PHY and CHEM are the column names.
That is also possible, right? That
So,
is also possible.
so
So
then
maybe,
we, yeah,
hmm,
then
if
maybe
it
we
is
don't
like
need
this,
to use the upper or lower thing.
then
It
you
will,
don't need to use.
yeah, right. Thank you.
Okay, so now let me share a few more examples with you. So I have the student table. Now, hope you all understood AND operator, OR operator. Now my client is asking me, Tanvir, show me the details of only those students who has appeared in maths. Is the question clear? What my client is asking? Client is asking to show the details of only those students who has appeared in maths. So on which column you have to apply filter?
Subject.
Subject. And what you have to filter?
Math.
Maths. Okay. You all agree with this output? है ना? I know you must be thinking, okay, why suddenly this simple query you are executing convey? Well, there is a reason. Input now. Okay, can you tell me how many of you in this group are already working in a project? Can you raise your hand in the Zoom? Just you raise your hand. One. Only Rochek is working in a project. Okay. How many of you are Satya as well? Okay, good. How many of you are from non-technical background? Can you raise your hand? Means you have not done BTech, you have not done BC or MCA. अरे all are from BTech or BCMC background. अच्छा ठीक है. Okay. All are from BTech, MTech, BCMC background. Sure. सारे टेक्निकल हैं, फील्ड से हैं. अच्छा ठीक है. Okay. So so I executed this query. This is the output. ठीक है. Now I'm asking a question. Take your time with answer. Now my client is telling, hey, Tanveer, show me the details of those students who has appeared in maths, or if they have appeared in physics, show me those records as well. So which condition you will use? And condition or condition? You have
Or
flexibility or not? You have
yeah, or
flexibility, no? So we have to use or condition or subject equals physics, right? So you're getting the records where subject is maths, subject is physics. Clear hai query? Hope the query is clear.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Now my client is asking, okay, acha, ठीक है. Tanveer, you are showing the details of the students who have appeared in maths or physics. Tanveer, show me the details of the students, those who have appeared in chemistry as well. In maths का भी data दिखाओ, physics का भी दिखाओ. और अगर chemistry का है तो show me for chemistry as well. Then what to do? You have to write one more or subject equals chemistry. Is this clear? Now, from this example, what I want to highlight, you have full freedom to use any number of OR. How many OR I have used in this query?
3, 2,
2 OR, no?
2.
2 OR, right? 3 conditions, you are right. This is condition 1, condition 2, condition 3, but 2 OR operator I have used here, है ना? So, when you're writing query, you have full freedom. You can use any number of OR operator, any number of AND operator. And sometimes you have to use the combination of AND and OR. तो because आप दोनों भी use करना होता है. We'll see that example. But is this clear? OR operator. Okay. Now there is a shortcut for it. If you have to use multiple OR, there is a shortcut. Don't write OR multiple times. Just write in and then write here like maths, comma, physics, comma, chemistry. Now see, you will get the same output. Is this the same output? Are you getting the same output? You're getting all the records, physics, chemistry, maths, है ना? So this is a shortcut when you are using multiple OR conditions. So instead of writing all the OR condition, you can write subject and write in here. And whatever you are searching within bracket, parenthesis, you write all those things separated by comma. Is this clear? क्या ये clear है?
Yes, sir.
Clear. Okay. Now, okay, tell me one thing. In the same query, I will remove this. What will be the output now? Maths and physics. You're getting only maths and physics. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, next question. Now, what will be the output?
Only maths.
Only maths. Any other thought, anyone? Okay. There is a misconception around it. Very, very, very dangerous misconception. Many candidates, they have this understanding, okay, if you're using in operator, there should be multiple values, then only you can use in operator. No, this is a misconception. Even if you are searching for a single value, you can use in operator. It is allowed. Check it. Are you getting the output? Are you getting the output? Yes. But it is recommended, okay, if you are searching for multiple values, then only use in. It is recommended, but it is not a rule. Is this clear? Hope it is clear to everyone. Okay. I will stop little bit early today. I have some other personal commitment. Not feeling great actually. So I will stop here and please go through the recording. And those who have not attended demo class or the day one class, go through that. We'll share assignment today and then we will continue further. But please hold on. I have to tell something else here. Before I proceed, any question from whatever I covered today? कोई question है?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Question?
सर
Okay.
आपका नाम
I
मोहम्मद
have
है
a
या
question
तनवीर है?
actually.
हाँ क्या कह रहे हो? Sorry.
सर आपका नाम मोहम्मद है या तनवीर है?
यार आप यही क्वेश्चन मुझसे डेली पूछते हो। देखो यार ये मेरा नाम है, ठीक है। और कोई डिटेल चाहिए? पैन कार्ड, आधार कार्ड नंबर, पासपोर्ट नंबर।
नहीं नहीं सर।
ठीक है, यही मेरा फुल नेम है। आप लिंक्डइन पे सर्च कर रहे थे क्या?
क्या क्या सर?
No, are you searching on LinkedIn and you're not able to find me? So I will share my LinkedIn profile with you. Maybe, I'm not sure.
ओके
ठीक
ओके
है, तो okay, now next thing, very important thing I'm going to explain now, so listen very carefully. So far we have taken classes on YouTube, है ना? We have taken classes on Zoom and we are uploading videos on YouTube and that is on public mode, correct? But एक चीज, is my screen visible now? You could see something like Technist Academy and some wallpaper is
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, अब सुनना गौर से, ठीक है, ये ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्लास से भी ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। Now here you could see like these are the different courses whatever we have. Okay, so let me show you for S25 ones. So actually we used to conduct classes on this platform. So from tomorrow onwards, classes will be conducted on this platform and this is known as Graphy. Okay, I'll mute everyone, I'm getting background. This is known as Graphy. First of all, I will tell you how this will help you. Then I will tell you how to register on it. Then I will tell you the best practices. It will take around 5 minutes. Okay. Why we are taking classes on Graphy? The benefit is, you see, I'm showing you for the S25, the previous batch which we have completed. 1st August, what all topics we have? Okay, see, 2nd August, what all topic we have completed? The classroom notes. If you click here, you will get the class. You can download that. Then the workbook, Excel workbook, which I am covering. Then the assignment. Then 5th August, I have covered count. You can find the recording here. Okay. And if it is showing video unavailable, it means that particular video is on YouTube, because initial 1 or 2 classes we take on YouTube, we upload on YouTube. Then the classroom notes will be present here. Okay. Then the assignment will be there. Workbook will be there. All those things will be there. Then 6th August, I have covered difference between zero, blank and null. So the benefit is, even if the course is over, so it will be a one-stop shop for you. Everything, recording, classroom notes, workbook, assignment, everything will be present here, date-wise date. So you don't have to track us कि तनवीर मेरा assignment गुम हो गया, मेरा laptop चोरी हो गया, अब मैं क्या करूं? No, nothing like that. Everything will be here, one-stop shop, so you can access it. First of all, is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear. Second point, this is a lifetime access. Okay. Suppose, like technical things we cannot trust. Suppose if it will crash down the line. Although it has not happened so far, but I'm just alarming you, safer side. If it will crash, so in that case, what we will do, we will give you access to some other group. Okay, on the safer side, I'm telling you, we'll give you access to some other group. Okay, but that has not happened so far. Okay. So this is about this platform graphic. Is this clear? The benefit of this?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how to register on it, how to log in into it. That part I will cover now. So this is the link, tna.graphy.com. We will share this link in your group. So you have to click on explore courses and you have to search for S27. अच्छा ये बन गया आपका. Okay. So this is your S27. You have to search it. You have to click on it. Okay. After that, you have to click on buy now. Then you have to click on proceed. So this is, you have to give your correct name here, your your email ID. That must be the Gmail ID only. Other IDs like Yahoo or any other ID is not allowed. Okay, you have to give your name here. You have to give your correct Gmail ID here. And you have to give the phone number here. This all should be the correct one. Okay. And the state from which you belong. Then you have to click on buy now. And this is one-time Graphy they charge. They charge like more than 5,000 or something like that. But we pay annually to Graphy so that we can reduce the fees to 50 rupees. And this is like one-time payment. Okay, you don't have to make a daily payment. This is one-time payment of 50 rupees we have to make. We have tried to keep it free, but as per the Graphy rules and regulations, we cannot keep it free. Okay. So that is you have to do. So then you will be registered and you will get a notification on your email ID that you have been registered for this course. Okay, so far clear? यहाँ तक clear है सब कुछ? Hello, I'm audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir. You are
यहाँ तक
audible.
clear? Then
Yes.
when you have to join the class, you have to click on the login, and then simply you can log in using OTP or you can log in using Gmail, how you log into any other application. Then you can log in and then you will get this my dashboard. You have to click on the my dashboard automatically because I am the admin of this, so I am able to see all the courses. You will see only S27, and then you have to click on it, and then exactly at 7 the class will start. No link, nothing from tomorrow. So I will request everyone, we will share the link. I will request everyone to register on Graphy today. If you are getting stuck, you're facing any issue, take the screenshot, post it in the group. Okay, our team will help you. So from tomorrow onwards, classes will be on Graphy very strictly. And after 7, if you will ask me, Tanveer, I'm getting stuck, I'm not able to log in, I will not be able to help you because the class will start after 7. If you're getting stuck somewhere, please check it today itself and ask us. We'll be happy to help you. So that's all for today. We'll connect tomorrow at 7. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. Okay.